It was once called Wildcat, and other times Wizardville. But in late 1993, the small community of McMahon would become a household name for all the wrong reasons. A brutal murder in the night, a suspect on the run with his 9-year-old son by his side, a massive manhunt involving federal, state, and local law enforcement in Caldwell County, Texas, will leave many questions without answers. Many seasons have passed, and new evidence has come to light, showing investigators might have been wrong all along. According to some, local trucker Lee Dub Wackerhagen Jr. was a violent man. But was he capable of murder? Did he kill a Texas nurse before fleeing with his son? Or were Lee and Chance two more victims of an unknown monster who may still walk the streets among us? Tonight, we will dig deeper into the 1993 murder of Latricia White and the disappearances of Lee and Chance Wackerhagen. At 1 a.m. on a chilly Texas night, investigators surround a 1986 Ford pickup truck they believe may be connected to a brutal homicide over 40 miles away. What they discover inside will support their theory that Lee Wackerhagen killed his live-in girlfriend and fled Texas with his 9-year-old son. A checkbook, wallet, toolbox, and some blood-stained Christmas gifts give insight into the puzzling murder of Latricia White 3 days earlier. Some of the presents have been opened, confirming there was celebration before chaos. Lee's hunting rifle was found inside the vehicle, but it has not been fired, ruling it out as the murder weapon. It is not the .22 caliber revolver used to fire 6 bullets into Latricia's skull. 40-year-old Lee and his son Chance have vanished. 38-year-old Latricia White lost her life 3 days prior in the home she had shared with Lee for 6 months. Crime scene evidence from the house is baffling, but not surprising. No indications of a struggle, and nothing appears to be missing. Chance's footprint in the blood suggests he was at the scene during the murder or a short time later. Investigators suspect the jilted boyfriend carried out the murder and fled to avoid arrest. They will interview Chance's mother, Gay Williams, and learn that she too was a victim of Lee's violent anger. Her ex-husband frightened her, but she did not believe he would have killed his girlfriend or harmed their son. Gay tells police that Chance went to stay with his father on December the 17th. She last spoke with her son on Christmas Day and gave him permission to spend a few extra days with his father. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary, and her son seemed like a normal kid, enjoying the excitement of the holidays. His mother would say that he was especially excited about his G.I. Joe figures and Old West-style duster coat. Little did she know, she would never have the opportunity to see her son again. Investigators also spoke with a friend of Latricia, who recalled witnessing a fierce argument between Lee and Latricia just 4 days before the murder. The argument stemmed from Chance leaving the faucet running and the water overflowing from the sink. Despite the blow-up, The couple rekindled their relationship, and they were spotted at a restaurant together hours before Latricia's violent murder. Could the forensics evidence be the key to solving the puzzle? Unfortunately, no. When test results come back for the blood on the Christmas presents, police face a setback. The blood does not belong to Latricia White, and there is not enough to indicate a life-threatening injury. Despite the contradictory results, there will be no second guessing from investigators. 3 arrest warrants, including one for alleged murder, are filed against the truck driver, while federal, state, and local law enforcement attempt to catch up to a cold-blooded killer. For the next 4 months, there will be no sign of Lee Wackerhagen or his young son. And then, an eerie phone call will give hope that 9-year-old Chance is still alive. Chance's maternal grandfather answers the phone and hears the words, "Help me." His blood runs cold before the line goes dead. The grandfather is confident the call came from his grandson, but it will never be traced or confirmed. And just like that, the mystery will continue, with no sign of father and son for more than 2 decades. While Lee had no criminal record, authorities believed the evidence pointed in his direction. But out of nowhere, everything would change. After 23 years, authorities abruptly reopened the case and changed their initial assumption that Lee killed Latricia. Law enforcement made an about-face, claiming to have found evidence that Lee and Chance were actually victims of foul play. Investigators have a new theory in which Latricia's ex-husband pulled the trigger on that cold December night in 1993. Since Latricia and her ex-husband have been involved in a custody battle prior to her murder, law enforcement believes that might have set him off. Was that motive enough to kill? Or are detectives barking up the wrong tree once again? Unfortunately, many are not sure that we'll ever get to the bottom of the story. Before long, it'll be 27 years since the disappearances of Lee and Chance Wackerhagen and the murder of Latricia White, yet nothing has been resolved. Sadly, these individuals have become statistics, and their names remain part of the cold case files.